You actually get to enjoy yourself over the holidays. You can participate in all of the treats and laughter that your friends and family are enjoying. Welcome to Project Superhuman. I'm Julian Rose, Bachelor in Exercise Science, Certified Lifestyle and Nutritional Coach. And my mission is to help better people than me reach their potential so that they can go on to have a bigger impact on the world than I ever personally could. But today my mission is a little different. Today I want to make sure that you have a plan going into the holiday period to either stay shredded or keep your progress at least and be successful doing so. By the end of this video, you're either going to have a solid plan to A, maintain your progress over the holiday period, or B, continue to make progress over the holiday period if you really don't like having a good time. We're going to do this by first, 1, giving you your options, 2, telling you the pros and cons of each, and 3, giving you practical recommendations of how to do the option that you've chosen. So, a bit of backstory. I used to really like suffering through the Christmas period. I would pride myself on even showing up at the gym on Christmas Day. I remember I would show up to people's houses with my prepackaged meal. I would help myself to their microwave. I would sit myself down at the Christmas table with my pre-packed meal and proceed to eat it while everybody else was having a good time, doing what I can only assume as enjoying the holidays. And I could hear their laughter in the distance while I was chin deep in my rice, broccoli, and chicken, which was amazing. Anybody who remembers that will give a good comment below. As you can imagine, people couldn't wait to have me around. I was very exciting and the joy of the party, if you will. But today I want to give you a few different options so that you can be less exciting than I was and actually have a good time with everybody else, because that's what Christmas is all about. Our first option would be having a maintenance phase or even a slight deficit. And this is best for people who have already gotten great results and just really want to enjoy their fucking holiday. Is it too early for me to swear? This is best for people who have already gotten great results and just want to enjoy their holiday without losing any progress. The pros are, you lose no progress. It can be very easy to think, I'm going off my diet, I'm probably going to gain a couple of kilos and all that stuff. You might gain some water weight, but the fact of the matter is, if you do things intelligently, you're probably going to lose absolutely no progress. Second, you actually get to enjoy yourself over the holidays. You can participate in all of the treats and laughter that your friends and family are enjoying. 3, by actually training through the holidays, you might make some awesome strength progress. Because you have more calories and because you have more energy than you otherwise would be used to during your deficit, you can actually put more weight on the bar in your gym sessions. Mind you, I just want to caveat this by saying you don't actually have to be in the gym on Christmas. That is sad. The cons, you don't make any progress, which there's 51 other weeks in the entire year that you can use to make progress, so it doesn't really matter that much. The cons are hardly even cons. You get to have a good time, you lose no progress, and you might actually make some strength gains. Pretty damn good deal. So what are our recommendations? First one, put yourself into a slight deficit over the holiday period. Why do we do this? Because this way you might be able to actually enjoy more than you otherwise would. You can calculate your deficit by using this simple equation. Just take your body weight in pounds and multiply them by 12. That'll get you in a really good place to just enjoy the holidays, have a good time on those days, not worry about the rest. The second, if you think you're one of those types of people that if you go into a meal a little more hungry than you otherwise would be, I'd recommend a maintenance through the entire holiday period. If you can draw from previous experience that when you've had to eat less going into a meal and then you've just known, I'm going to eat the entire table, this might be the best approach for you. So give that some thought. And that's going to be roughly 15 times your body weight in pounds. So option 2, the people that don't want to have a good time, or the people that have made serious progress. You could plan for those 2 to 3 days. The pros are only 1. You continue to make progress. And the cons are all of the stuff that we said was a pro before. You'll have to micromanage your intake. You still have to get your cardio in. You still have to hit your workouts hard. And you might not enjoy yourself as much as you otherwise would have. Not the most fun option in the entire world. But if you're serious about making progress and you want to continue to do so, fun is kind of secondary. Recommendations. On the day itself, you might want to think about doing something like a macro fast. Now, what do I mean by saying that? So when you get to the table, you're going to have meals that you otherwise wouldn't have access to during your usual plan. So the best way that we can combat against that is by limiting our intake to protein and vegetables and maybe some fruit throughout the day of the big meal. Second, on the day of, the day before, and the day after the big meal, you might want to bump up your activity a bit. This might look like bumping up your activity by about 5,000 steps, or doing some deliberate cardio, usually about 300 to 400 calories, if you otherwise wouldn't do that. Third, and this is when I'm really going to destroy the party for you. When the big meal arrives, try to be as sensible as humanly possible. You want to start off with the same sort of thing that you've been eating all day: protein and vegetables. Fill yourself up first. Then you might want to work in some fun stuff, but before grabbing whatever you want and just YOLOing it, I want you to ask yourself, is this really worth it? If the answer is no, put it down and choose something that is. Remember, you chose this option because you didn't want to lose momentum, not because you wanted to have the best possible time. Now we're going to talk about starting your diet on the holidays. A lot of influencers will tell you if you're serious, you won't wait until the new year to start. There may be some truth to that. But if they're telling you to start over the holiday break, I need to know what kind of crack these people are smoking. There is no worse time to start a diet than over the holiday break. You've got like 12 months of the year to choose from, well 11 if you don't include December. Do you really want to start a diet right before Christmas, right when everyone's having a good time and right when all the good stuff is out, only to set yourself up for failure? Look, it's not like you only have one shot at this, but there is something to be said about the promises that you make to yourself. So I would recommend starting after the holidays. And when they're over, if you opt in now, you'll potentially have one-on-one coaching for free waiting for you on the other side. We're giving the first 10 people who sign up now access to our entire system, the 1 Hour Body. And the very first 10 people who do will be coached one-on-one by me personally for free. I don't know, sounds like a pretty good deal. Opt in now, enjoy your holidays, and start up in the new year complete with one-on-one expert guidance. I don't doubt we'll be putting out more content between now and the new year, but I still want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and until next time, I will see you in the next one. Peace.